Adeshima my mama nyina ju UTV kase boy yes aka na de bra mu ye de free ship house Abeka Junction Accra. Obetimi ahwe yen wo Facebook live eno UTV Ghana obetimi ahwe ye free ho. Sanso na despite media eno YouTube ko wa obetimi ahwe na emom se wo DSTV dia ubenya ne clear wo channel 360 eho ubetimi ahwe ye nyuma ko bia da Roma womo na asasene ama yede anwumre kase boy ebremu this way chocolate drink do hia ye so share ye was special ice mineral water special drinks ye was best point savings and loans best assurance any best pension a womo asasene ama yede anwumre kase bo ebremu na de edi mu akotenem bi ene say Ghana Statistical Service said they ababetu edwa se na no nipa kenkan a ekoso no ye kan wie ye Ghana say ye enipa opepepie duasa echiripo enwoche
sanso and also afọ hwe Ghana's adansi hu ensem so state housing board fufra mo edi abano ene wada no edi
asofo a wo hwe enuane ni kuaye so ekire se de omanfo bi kase aduane ho be ye den afi no ye montungu enye nokre
Ghana buying akopebusa $1.5 billion ano ana afi koko or the ebabeto
British High Commission adwumakuo no anase wo mo ye adwuma wo ho no watu anamo akopie mu wo otumfo nakachi
Ghana mine America mine kwan ene hihye Friday meter eba de nyamkane ho sema koye ede ama oman ma no ene omada no edi
Ensempi ka ho ne de bramo ewo kasebo emu midin e de Akosua Sarpong mene
Anim Addo
afa kasebo no emu ensem enie enen sentrofo hyiamu ekoso ma Ghana Statistical Service wo de atudwa se na no ye kokenkan Ghana de hye nyina na wonum ekenkan wie ye no wo munyansi ni pisa nenso wei provisional results eno de ababetu dwa na o kire se enipa ye kenkan wo mo ewo omam no opepepe aduasa echiripo enwoche na wei 2021 population and housing census eno ene woni central for akasa ama government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Anim echechensemuse
Ghana Statistical Service for womo ediomu provisional results aba montin efa 2021 population and housing census womo eye no man Ghana mu na aba betodwa se Ghana ha no se ye population 30.8 million na womo de nchichiremu eba se Ghana ha enipa womo ekan ye no na ye 30,793,459 ya ni nyina no wuchichemu a ema ewo Ghana ha 15,610,149 and a memman so a 15,182,459 womuye a mema na nchichemu efa ohamu nchichemu hono a mano a 50.7% and a memano a 49.3% na adanya hodwa womu ekenkan yeno na a 8,345,414 afeso structures a womu ekan yeno so na a 10,661,421 emu bet se 20% die na eye kiosk ne containers ahodo ano no wo di enua na aye na wo keka ne nyina ebomu no Greater Accra mantami mu na sisi ya menemo kasai enipa ewo mu no wo edoso pa wo efiri ho a eye Asante mantamu na Ahafo region etoaso asansem we nyina no government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Anim na de tudwa
2021 population and housing census ende Ghana Statistical Service the provisional figures no atudwa no chese sisi Ghana ye dodo 30.8 million persons inti nkofo dodo ayo Ghana ha no akosro by 6.1 million persons from the 2010 population and housing census. What the current 30.8 million persons as sisi ayenya Ghana ha to their yenya in 1960 a post independence first census now which is a population no akosro fivefold. Esan say in 1960 a census now a population jina 6.5 and as sisi akọ 30.8 million persons. Yet the way share the Akosua regions no a yehu say nsunsune ewo regions no the whole country yehu say between 2010 and 2021 population change between 24.7 and 30.8 no 24.9%. Now so 24.9 what they share across the regions are northern region population change no 49.6 and na Ewosoro if you are na eastern region need your from 30.8. Now there who ni say between Greater Accra and Ashanti region omukura nkrofo dodo e country a the total statistics so I can say ofa nkrofo 3 bia Ghana ha bakoti either Greater Accra na bakoti Ashanti region and no you who say Greater Accra are catching up with Ashanti region as I say the percentage growth rate no also the share of population no move from 16% to about 17.7% and at the share of Ashanti region echo from about 19% to about 16%. 2021 population housing census sex composition no HSA madodo a Ghana ha 50.7% and of the total population and Mema dodo Ghana ha 49.3% of the population. Now where your national figure no and so where regional figure now unyan sunsun bebre wom 10 out of the 16 regions led by Volta region recorded more females than males. Now we share the other 6 regions now led by Western North region now yenya more males than females.
Yɛto so ne ekɔ asoya ehwe adansie ene enwuma ho ensem so na basonko omo atene foforo se State Housing Company no emra emehwede ne osoafo a oda asoya no Honorable Francis Asanso Boache ada bason no edi.
Sa board members ya yada wo mu die Honorable Francis Asanso Boache ya yo soafo hwe enwuma ene adan so e wo man Ghana mu ene gina simpi so a wada wo mu adi na ofa akonya no so edito wo mu anim se Ghana ha enipa e do so pa eno enam so amasisia no edan ho sensem no eho aye kanapa enu nti wo mu abayi wo mu emra meboa asoye no se de be ye bitumi aboa na housing deficit e wo man Ghana mu no wo mu atumi aso ano na atumi aboa amanipa dodo no ano enya ba bi papa ede wo mu ti ato.
I'm charging this board to come up with policies that will let state housing produce houses that Ghanaians can afford. Statistics say that 60% of Ghanaians can only access housing with government support. This means that government has a role to play in assisting state housing and of course any private developer that want to go to affordable housing. And it's the duty of government to do that. So government will collaborate and assist state housing and any other private developer that want to go to affordable housing. We want a situation where the majority of the working population of Ghanaians can leverage their pension fund and use part of their monthly salary to pay mortgage so that they can own homes. This situation where you build houses that people have to pay a lump sum to buy it at once, it will not help the people that you are targeting. I know that there are some mortgage arrangements that some workers are using their tier 2 pension to leverage as deposits so that they use monthly salaries to pay. This is the kind of arrangement that I want state housing to have. So, Mr. Chairman and your board, this is your charge and it's doable. And as a minister, I can assure you of government preparedness to assist you.
Osofo a wono ene hwe kuaye ene enuane so eye Dr. Owusu Afriye Akoto na ode atonsentrofo enim se de omanfo bi keka se afewe ekombeba o chese ye mo sansem ntungu na nye nokre aduane beba pa
Be America kranie ena ebeto dwa amanfo ekase ya nhwe yi afi 2021 bekọ awiye no ekom ebeba Ghana pa efise emra kuafo epe enuro na omotimi ade aye omo no baye no na akwakọ ebu achibidin Ministry of Food and Agriculture na enuro a woso omunya edekọ no entimi anko efise contractorfo ni bi wo ha womo etimedi nduro ne baye efa eye planting for food and jobs no omuntimi ntu omo ka enti contractorfo no so yese womo entimi emfa nduro foforo ni bi ma akuafo ni bi na wei ɛna Minister for Food and Agriculture Orumunyamfo Dr. Usu Afriye Akoto ɛne nsɛmtwerɛfo akasa wɔ Kumase wɔ Asante Mantam no kyerɛ sɛ saa nsɛm na amanfo keka no kora bia ennim sɛ ɛkɔm ɛbɛba na ɔkyerɛ sɛ Minister of Food and Agriculture nneɛma a ɔmo etimi ade esisi akwan mu no ebi ne planting for food and jobs ɔmo guso ɔmo yɛ nneɛma no bi ɛka ho enti no afi kora bɛkɔ awie no nnuane ebebu ama obia etimi anya aduane
nkofo bi nam ka sɛ afi bɛbɛyi ɛkɔm kɛseɛ paa na ABC Ghana ɛkɔm biara ɛma bibi a ɔmbɛnya biara no na ɔmo de yɛ propaganda ɛna ɛkɔm bɛba ɛnyɛ no kora na ɔmo ka kyɛm no aban planting for food and jobs no edua aduane na ma abro so a ɔmo fifiri alatanom ne Togo nom ɛna ɔmo ba bɛtɔ aduane a aka no na kyerɛ sɛ yɛ broni food security no akufo ado sɛ wa ma yɛ food secure enti NDC fo ɔmo nam a ɔmo ka sɛ afi bɛbɛ ɛkɔm bɛba na mo date no enu 2 months aduane boɔ ɛbɛkɔ fam kwa afi yɛn kai sɛ August September no aduane no boɔ kɔ soro ɛna deɛ tɔ so mie no mampani Mahama ɔsɛ planting for food and jobs no ɔno ɔde bae deɛ di kan no planting for food and jobs no ɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ enum emu deɛ na mo de bae efiri mmerɛ a tete kwahye ɛde koko bae bɛn fie ɔha ɛne aduasa akyi no go kosubisi Ghana nne no mmerɛ bia koko nkoa na yɛahwɛ anim sɛ ɛde amanɔne sika bɛbrɛ yɛn na yɛde ayɛ mpuntu dwuma ɛso nyankopɔn nyɛ koko nkoa na ɔde ba man Ghana ɔmɛ yɛn nua bɛbrɛ anka yɛde ani hwɛ a kebetimi abɔ mɛ ho ban a ehia sɛ bɛbɔ bosia kai kwa na kai sɛ yɛbɔ man bosia enti no na kufuado ayi saa nua bɛ nsia abɛ kube mango share rubber ne cashew ena ban create a tree crop development authority just as a cocoa board e ama saa nua bɛ nsia ama ne wo mo ene ba bia bɛkɔ bia kwani bia ni ho a oni ho adanse sɛ saa hyehyɛ and the planting for food and jobs no ayɛ adwuma nti obi tinkyɛn na so ka sɛ planting for food and jobs ɔno de baa na ade no kwa yɛyɛ no na ɔnte aseɛ ebi sɛ mmerɛ bia ne ka planting for food and jobs pɛ wogini sɛ bro nkwa ne mu dabi
Yako Asoya hwɛ Ghana ikuku hwansɛm so Ghana kuku board na enso de ababeto abonte na kyerɛ sɛ ɔman akɔ busi America dollar no 1.5 billion dollars ɛno ɛna afi kuku a kuku akuafo ɛbɛte no ɔno bɛhwɛ adi ho dwuma na ɔmatɔ afi akuafo ensɛm
Ghana Cocoa Board 4 ene wom partners akontiase apamu ama sesi amene mukasa yi wom ade wom sa akwa hyase age 1.5 billion syndicated loan wom ede ba bebo 2021-2022 crop season no ho eban na empanimfo no akire mu se de Ghana ha cocoa nsem atumi atumpon e wo man Ghana mu na afiwe cocoa no etumi eson doso no enti no na sese omutunya sika ebo ho bra se de be ya ebetumi aboa 2021-2022 crop season no ama omatumi akwa omani ewo saa kwan no eso ye nyina enim se Ghana ha eye target a omudi si wo mani so ewo 2020 na ebro 1 million metric tons ya wo akire mu se season no ekwa wieye no wo mu enya ebro so kra ema na ye nkuranhye sempa ema wo mu a wo mu edua koko ene Ghana Cocoa Board 4 ya wo hwe mu asade we ebisi ye beti se emfie du entamu enie na nunti no wo mu enam so ebeye adwumaden aboa ama wo ntimi akọ wo manim ewo ye crop season 2021-2022 no na chief executive officer ema Ghana Cocoa Board Honorable Joseph Wahin Addo ena wo fa abe fontentan so a wo mo eye virtual signing na wo mo enam so agisa loan ya wo mo de ebebo cocoa hu bra ewo oman Ghana mu.
I am pleased to welcome you all to the signing ceremony of 1.5 billion United States dollars receivables backed pre-export trade finance facility being arranged at a margin of 110 basis points plus LIBOR through a syndicate of 28 international and local banks. The facility is intended to finance cocoa purchases and related operations for the 2021-2022 crop year and is repayable in 7 equal installments from February to August 2022.
Enwachi na Minister for Food and Agriculture Dr. Afiye Akotoso edin chichirimu eba say 1.5 billion ya womu akwa no womu ebehwe edi dwuma ne titiriu said ye beya womu betumi edi atue akuafo no eka ntentem na womu ho atumi ahenhan womu.
That Ghana's economy depends heavily on the cocoa industry. Because of this, we will not take our attention from policies that will help develop the cocoa industry and make it more attractive to all stakeholders. We will continue to focus on the productivity enhancement programs, which have proved very effective in combating pests and diseases and significantly increasing farm productivity. We are hopeful that these efforts will continue to enhance cocoa production, processing, marketing, and consumption to achieve competitive remunerative returns and a sustainable cocoa industry in Ghana.
Nikrakra no na head of public affairs Emma Cocoa Board Fifi Buahin enso edin sem sei etudwa.
Well, sika ye gina 1.5 billion. Sa 1.5 billion no ade a ye de babeto cocoa 2021-2022 cocoa season. Na afini ya ese ye beto cocoa ye hwe nimbe 950,000 metric tons ene mroye. Of course, 1.5 billion no enya de bitumi ato ni nyina nemum de tie ne se ye wo de friend sports buying I ton cocoa no on the spot ne agi huska ye de so na afa de ato eni da kwan se October bosumi ayekwa kosim ne de to so be 9 no na sika na tumi aba esan se ye ba bebie cocoa ye bie cocoa na bra bebie cocoa na nimanimu na no chese sika betumi awo ho e de ama akuafo.
Yadaswa ewo koko ene ekuaye ho ensensem na wada board members mechire board of directors makomako enkono a wonum ebehwe koko processing company limited ho entotoye a osofo a wono ene hwe nuane ene agriculture so eyo onimunyamfo owusu afiye akoto na eno ene wode to board yanim se omunye de ombetimi bia se de beya womo ebetimi aboa ama ye kan Ghana ye koko no a ye benya international standard na echize betimi ako yenim na board chairman Dr. Kweko Usuba enso gitumu ka kire osafo ese ombeye de ombetimi bi ase de be ya wo mo de koko ebegina eben.
Cocoa processing company is still in the woods, and its indebtedness to Ghana Cocoa Board and to other debtors are all very clear to us. We know the kind of effort that the management under your watch from the last 4 years has been able to achieve. And it demonstrates the potential that this company has. As the supervising minister for your sector, I've been doing my part in attracting capital to invest in this company. And indeed, the latest one is an approach that I directed from the Middle East, the United Arab Emirates, to come to visit you to see the possibilities of collaboration. Before then, Badia, which is the Arab Bank for Development based in Khartoum, had come to Ghana on my invitation, and I had persuaded them to come to Ghana Cocoa Processing Company to see the possibility of collaborating, taking equity, and so on. I believe these efforts are still being pursued, and as a board, I would want you to supervise the management to ensure that these efforts yield some results.
Board na yeboso dada ansana president ni minister hu adwuma ye ntino ongo se yento aso nti ye da wonase so ongo averehemu wiemu se yento adwumadie no so ma minister so nya ne ho ntiase se efiri se ye koye adwuma wo board yi so no ben fie miensani ya boye ho moden e ka ne da ho yakon atete so pa na bafom enye ada no covid ye ba ya nka afie twemu no enka ye profit I dika for mfie duonu na profit mass ada and so nam covid na be boom ni ntino ama profit na ama but your friends you go adwumadie so I nim se enche kura no ye be frase ye ehu emfaso a free CPC eba ye kire se adwuma ye die no asani na abrochimem financial institutions akese mienu onga ba a onga beso yase onga ni edi nkombo ongo boa se enfidia aye dada e bi bru 50 years mienu ba ku bru 50 years aye dada ne ade no ongo man sika ye de be ye ho adwuma na onga man sika ye de be to koko e de aye adwuma na ye gidi se ye no nga kase duru akiri enche kura e bedu busumidu ya e be ya na wie ye se busumi nkromu ne ewe ebedu busumidu ya wie ye no na se sika no aba eche safi amaye ho ahare ye a dwumadie no afina ebe koso yie
Hosafo UTV anwumre kase bo ne guso e di mamu yetwe ho aba ye ba ye beto kase bo
Yamamo akwaba afe yetwa kasebo no eso na yekọ asante mantemu. Otumfo osei tutu a otoso mienu opemso a kyerese wo hwe Ghana e na Britain man no ayonkofa soronko a yewo efriye ne peso be sisa bre no eno aboa ama Ghana etumpon pa yie e woni dwumadi ahodo a odemu.
Asante ni otumfo se tutu otoso mienu e de nsem wetuja e wo menhia ahemfie abra British High Commissioner to Ghana Her Excellency Harriet Thompson obepiem wo honoma ne nyina na se afe e na waba bepiem se High Commissioner e wo Ghana na asa afata se wode ne ho e ba be kire Asante hene se de be ometimi atwetwe enkomo e betimi aboa Ghana na afeso aboa United Kingdom ne no na Asante hene kire se wo hwe ayonkofa da United Kingdom ne Ghana ntema esunye pa wo hwe mpuntudwuma e wo Ghana ha UK aban eboana esopa na ehye enkran obepiem Asante mantema ekwan ahodo edwa ahodo a UK aban ne eboana nemmom osrese UK aban no koso amoa Ghana efa economy ho efa mpuntudwuma ho efa srebe ya mabunu ebetimi aye adwuma no omo emoai.
The relationship between Ghana and Britain and Ashanti and the British monarchy also has been very strong. We have a very good relationship, and the British government has always supported Ghana economically and then in various aspects of it, in education, health delivery, tourism, trade, and all that. In fact, I think the trade balance is about 1.7 billion to your credit, which we have to try and balance somehow, because it's always been cocoa and others. But rather than that, the relationship has been very, very cordial, and it's been a win-win situation for our two countries. But we still feel that Britain can do more for us. In relation to our development also, we still are encountering some economic hardships here. But we're talking about Ghana beyond aid. So we're looking at industrialization, not cap in hand coming to beg. And now that Britain has exited from EU, what can be done to the gap in terms of increasing the trade and technical direction of the relationship between Ghana and Britain? And I believe that Britain should be looking at Africa now for the development of trade and industry. And Ghana obviously should be a priority here, because we know that much as we were the first country to gain independence south of Sahara, we have a very unique relationship with Britain that must be used to collaborate in support of our development together. We need the middle manpower. The youth are coming out without employment. And even looking at the curricula of the universities, what can we do together to be able to fashion out some programs that would turn out these young ones into employable skills and all that, not the tailor-made one of putting on the tie to go to the office where there are no jobs there. So these are all areas that I think, whilst we are here, we may have to be looking at, so that we can fashion our programs together that would inure to the benefit of our people, to your people also.
Ansana Asante hene eba be kasano na British High Commissioner fufuro aba be piemu e wo Ghana ha Her Excellency Harriet Thompson so akasa akyere botayenti a ede no be piemu e wo menhia ahemfie.
I arrived in Ghana recently and have presented credentials to His Excellency the President, and of course wanted immediately to come to Kumasi and pay my respects to Your Majesty. It's a great pleasure for me to be here. Of course, the connection between the British people and the Ashanti people goes back many, many years. Not all of it is a happy story, but currently our relationship is very strong. And while I'm here in Ghana as High Commissioner, I absolutely want to strengthen that relationship. I'm looking forward to visiting some of the investments that have been made with UK companies and UK finance, including Kajetia Market, the airport, 2 hospitals, and also to find out more about the work that is underway through the British Council, through education programs, and also support to small and medium enterprises that has supported over 3,000 young people.
Era ho ejina Kumasi na yekọ Kwame Nkrumah Sarpong no mu na police panyina ohwe na yebo ban ewo ho Superintendent Fred Hammond Edinson bia to dwa chese akakra na suafo no e makwan no omunya ne ntie se suafo no chese card chi no makwan no ombeye basabasa bi ni ade ho nanso omote ntem na ombo ho ban nti enya ade a sa enebone no etumi ebaso.
na wotwe atwe mu na Asante Mantama soafo no munyamfo Simon Semensa ejina Asante Mantama Security Council na no ode eye banbo adwumadifo ekopie mu ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology se da be yom bebo ban ne nyina na se no mususu se askulfo ni bi abo mu trim pose omo ebeye oye kire na wanhwe ya edinsunsanso bone ebeba university no sa share se school ni bi obewie ne nsohwe bia on free school monom efise school no amakwan na no na police commander ono ewo KNUST anasa Tech Police Station Superintendent Fred Hammond ekire se sa nhyehyɛ na Regional Security Council etu hana mon etimi aboa yie pa efise police fo a omo be pie mu osuapon no eboa emma wo mo ano omo pese omo di bɔno omo antimanni ɔde nsɛm we tu dwa amena omo yɛ amane ne amamre na afi wo mo ada ɛyɛ charge office na di efise mre bi atwam no na hɔ no asiesie no na enhyɛ da enkoye enam so emma owura bi a yɛ frɛ no Kodwobamba wɔno ɛna yɛ MPP Youth Wing Operations Director etimi ɛde skabaya omo ɛyɛ mu siesie na omo wie ne na wɔ sɛ omo etimi danadi ɛna commander de nsɛm etu edwa
Resik ɛde to dwa sɛ esan sɛ nsɛm bi esisi yɛ no nti wɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ no yɛtum ma bambo na ɛwɔ hɔ no kɔstro na ma ku bɛ ma kwan sɛ yɛayɛ mma ɛne yɛ nuanom a ɔmo hɔ no ɔmo tumi anya kwan a ɔmo betumi afa so akɔ fie a ɛmfa bibia amba ɔmo wie a ɛyɛ akrɔfoɔ ne nkrɔfoɔ bi sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo ni sisi ɔmo so sɛ they are about to leave nti mo so ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo attack ɔmo ɛne university hall saa rivalry na ɛde ɔmo a ɛsɛ time bi ɔmo pɛ sɛ hɔn na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔshow ne power no ɛno no so nyinaa ka ho na ama sɛsi a yɛtumi etu saa anamɔ no okɔ ahun sɛ hɔ yɛ very calm feedback a yɛnya ɔmo ani agye anamɔ a yɛtu kodwo de yɛ nua baako pɛ ɛyɛ m'anigye pii sɛ obi a ɔnyɛ police ne na ɔwɔ mdeɛ wɔ bambɔ dwuma no ho deɛ na so wotumi ehu sɛ timamefo na sadi a also omo yi a omo de boa police fo a betumi ama yedwuma na koso na wotumi aye bibia ete saa
no actually youth in some trefo no MPP Youth Wing Operation Director Kodwobamba twetwe nkoma ma o kire ne nti a obeye saa nhyehyeye
dwuma pa Ghana Police Service omo ye no titru KNUST Police Station adwuma omo ye efa bambo ho omo bo omo ho modern na esese yeso o mase se na adwuma di omo di no ombetimi adi na yenso a yete area mu ha na yeda yebetimi ayede ada meba ha na mebehu omo kanta no wohwe police station nso a bia kanta no omo kipu omo document a very important ho a se bibi ba na insu to ayedua no se mpo se bibi kura na besi a yedua na betimi ahye a omo document na ehu a kire biem amanfo nso case nso ho enna mehu se me ye bibi kakra eye kanta na de mo na ye ne kama ye metal gate de to sene ombetimi akipu o document a ehia wo mu e de ama o sene be ya o dwumadie ne obe de ebe koso
afe yenko atoye mantemwe na se omanfo ebeka ya wochena ene na wotwe pepepe beto dwa se opemfo ba bi ayira ewo takrade ene ne mpotemu na erei ni din edi Josephine Mensah abra asem yi beto dwana na ama omanfo yem hyehye wo pa yie sanse erei a wayirei na wo mo kyerese onyem na owo ne bosome nkunu mu akwantu bosome nkunu na enya asem keto akora na bosome nkunu no a wayira sa na ebeto dwase enura eye ebobosome ne de to so aduonu ena neniunie anase opie esan de baye na obia ni abreak kasa asem wedi ano odin esanse obaye no na nenyem na ne nyinsan nani wo ena wonkuta ne ba no ena no wo kyese emoja ayeye ne ho sede ne wasi aye ne mpo na ontumi enkasa sese wode ni kopie mu wo ayaresabea eti efinura na abesi anopa die yensantrofo abomu amane a na anopa ye sorry ye ena atoye mantem soafo enso ede betu dwa e kire se wo hwedi tietie nsam no ne se de esi kro no a e kame ye se awura Josephine Mensah ni kunu ene ne maame asam a omo kana se omo to anansesem bi ene kire ye asenye no krese na awura no onyem enu nti e wo se hwehwemu etimi ekoso ne no ene ne ya ye kasei Western Regional Police Command de atu edwa se omo ye hwehwemu de afasa asemi hu sesi aye kasei se de atoye mantem soafo e de asem ne betu dwa se a doctorfo bi akase era no onse obi a onyem awawo ene nsem bi etete saa ne nti empanimfo kire se wo mo ye hwehwemu e de afa ho de besie bia no ye de beba betuja
Ghana adwumaku a ehwe yenyinam nkania ensem so ene America man no edi dwuma bi adwuma mu di nya ne se mita honsem se na be yenyinam nkania honsem ebekoyi edi ama Ghana manfo ne no na Millennium Development Authority eka ho bi mu di dwuma ne dwuma di nya ne se mita honsem se mfomso bi ba ho a kwanya yisigifo ebehu na ombesiesi na no manyina ebekoyi no enom de honsem ababetu dwawura Martin son Benjamin ena eka ho ensem edi chen central for.
This investment, which forms part of the foundational systems of modern utility operations, is in the form of a state-of-the-art electricity meter management system installed by Messrs. Siemens Proprietary Limited of South Africa. This advanced multimetering system allows for interoperability across different metering systems and meter manufacturers, and will enable ECG to reduce the cost of providing metering services and make it easier for prepaid customers of ECG to purchase credit anywhere within ECG's operational area. The system will also provide timely information on how customers are using electricity and, most importantly, report a faulty meter which is returning inaccurate billing, or inform ECG if a meter has been tampered with. This way, the system will provide ECG with information needed to protect revenue and reduce losses. The main works to install, test, and commission the system began after March 2019 when the contract was signed. The meter management system was specifically requested by ECG as a solution to current challenges with multiple meter types, procured from a variety of meter vendors, none of which could communicate with the other.
As part of government's own policy pursuits for the electricity distribution subsector, we are desirous of strengthening the ECG system to enhance competitive electricity supply and retail services for the ultimate benefit of the consumer. This is to be achieved through consistent implementation of the following policy actions. 1, to support the ECG with investment in electricity distribution network to improve its performance. 2, implement projects to reduce distribution system losses and improve system reliability. Introduce private sector participation in the distribution subsector, particularly the retail segment, to improve commercial performance. 4, modernize the metering and data collection system to improve revenue collection. 5, achieve universal access to electricity by 2024. And last but not the least, to promote the productive use of electricity as an integral part of the rural electrification scheme. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby wish to acknowledge the fruitful collaboration and immense support of the United States government through the MCC, which we have enjoyed under Compact 1, the Power Compact 2, and their contribution to socio-economic development of Ghana.
I'd like to obviously thank NEDA for the hard work they did right from the beginning, and I'll never forget going to the event where we sat and discussed this particular project, and obviously the project itself and the professionalism that it covered. And I think that has made this a reality, has made this event a reality. And I'd like to thank not just NEDA, but also representatives from the MCC board and resident here in Ghana. So thank you very much.
Yeah, you know, we sonye abuafo nkrato emra. Yaba, yabeto akasebo iso. ya mamo akwaba ye kwakowie kasebo na manhene a wo Dwaben traditional area ewo Asante mantem ye na otuo srebo a otoso mienu na ode ato empanimfo anim ene akanifo ewo manmu se koba se omu ni ho a ewo se enchirima etimi ekai omu eninti ade bi omu ye bia no omu hwe se emabunu ebenya sunsunsan so papa ebeye nkayedu
Omayina owo Dwaben traditional area wa Asante mantem hane nana otuo srebo otoso mienu onu anso ne dwomtrani ma council of state wade afutuo ama empanimfo a ewo omayimu ene won meka biedru dwomu se wonamontu a wotuo nyina no enye anamontu a ede nsachiraye pa ebeba ama enipa asetenemu yedie atu empon wose nana ose tutu a wodi kan a wanya ne baabi ekura wono ena eboa ma Asanteman ejinaye Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana mampanina wodi kan wonmu nyina se yebo wondi ena eye adwuma wonmu ye anamo a wotu ye senia esibu a omanfo enenei ama wondi aka ede abesi ne entu wo hɔ enne wo sika wasua nimdie ekwa kire ne ade a enye no ene bemi abodi nea wodi beye ama mfaso aba ewo so de ama afoforo eno ena ebeja odimpa wodi sansem we nyina todwa ebra enkwada sori dan a wasi ede ama St Stephen's Catholic Chapel a ewo Dwaben na wo bie ano
omande we de bon se hweso a se oye dwumadi a da chi ni ho ade beka wo mpanyefo se ebeto nana se etu ebeto ni din amato sika nti Kwame Nkrumah sebe anya sika na bia na ye kaye emu adwuma be ye ma Ghana na ye kaye saa nso na sebe kakra mensoma ye so kire bibi ni ho a manfo so ba o me kaye de se ye mesoma ye ya me de be boa me manfo enie nti be afini na menya atenka bi se mpese me boa me nananom no me pe be o me ya sore nti ene ka me kuma se titi nkwala ni ya da chi ni ho a o mo so betumi ahwe kire man enye awofo nkwa asade asore ka ho ohwe ka ho acheshefo ka ho awofo nso ka ho enyina de ka bomu a ana boa nkwala no to obenya nsuahu papa awasore a okwa ebetumi aboa no ama ne nso otumi anya ntitie no kra mu de ne sunsumu de ne honamu de ne nyina akabom
Catholic Bishop our Konongo Mampon Diocese Most Reverend Joseph Oseibonsu obona na abaso papa modern po a wo body aboa ma mabunu edi yie wo Dwaben ne mpotemu edi afutu nso ma omanfo nyina
sedano a ne de bema da sebre so no so waboa amesi da fefe sei edi ama sori edi makwara no aseda na edi ema no nyame ejira no so wai ne ma bebre de amakuro no emfuo ni ne meka ho nyina waye de ama ekuro no enti wo se de asedama no na nyimfo aka no nso so wo se wo mo hwe ebra na nabo no mo susua no wo mo so yebie
Yeko na yakowie dia na Ghana mampanyi akwakopie mu ewo Manhattan na eho ena woko akoye hyiemu ede afa UN 76 UN Assembly omu ehyiemu ewunsem de ye de bia todwa na mampanyi yese woko no hotel ya pe ena Ghana de hia wonom ewo Manhattan edrimika pie ye begina ne hotel animo eno mukuta placards o matroso mampanyi you are fixing the country na chese mampanyi wu ye o man ni ye afa best president na chese ye camp mampanyi papa ye nya no wo man mu a eyono a ebinum so atwotwo thank you Mr President and some de bebre school feeding program ekoyie and some na wodo bebre se Ghana ehye mampanyi papa ensa ama wo mu boye bom nsambo wose wo ho a wo mo chese wo mo wa abroad no de wo mo nsam ampanyi wo ye nyoma ye papa nti we so ensam ahodo a efri America minim eba ahaya ne de kasebo no esie midin e de Akosua Sarpong mene
Anim Addo
yama mo ne hwa